Hey everybody. So weather's been pretty crappy in Michigan here for several weeks, so I've done very little flying. So I thought tonight what I'd do is take the Cardinal up for a little virtual flight. So this is a software program called Prepare 3D. I'm flying with the Oculus Rift VR headset, and we'll take a little flight from Oxnard, California, up to San Luis. And we're going to use something called Pilotedge, which allows you to actually talk to professionals who are acting as air traffic controllers. So it's about as realistic in terms of the procedure of flying as you can get. So Oxnard's a D-class airport, flying up to San Luis, which is a D-class airport. And I'll be doing flight following, so you kind of get to see the whole process. So enjoy the flight. See ya. All right, let's start with our checklist. Startup, passenger brief. I got no passengers on this flight. Parking brake. Let me get the cursor back onto my window. There we go. Parking brake is set. You have to bear with me here, so I'm kind of peeking underneath the virtual headset here. Seat track is locked. The avionics are off. Autopilot is off. Cowl flaps we're going to open. Carb heat is off. Beacon is on. Mixture we're going to go full rich. Prop is full. Throttle slight. It's going to do a weird thing here for a second. We'll let it do it. For some reason it does this when I play with the trim wheel. Don't ask me why, but it does. Alright, prime. We'll give it 2 pumps. Brakes are set. Prop clear. Close. Master on. And we'll fire her up. Okay, get her RPM down to about 1,000. Alright, oil pressure is in the green. Oil temperature are both in the green. Lights are already on, and we'll set the mixture back a little leaner just so we're not burning up our plugs. Alright, so our startup is complete. Next, to our pre-taxi. Our seatbelts are secure, our flaps are up and verified. Heat vent defrost, we're good. Alright, avionics, let's get things turned on here. And we're going to direct to K, and I always forget the name of this, SBP. There we go, San Luis, that's where we're going. Activate it. Alright, so we're good there. Right now we're at Oxnard, so we're going to put in our ATIS 11805. Come on, there we go.
Oxnard Airport information, Oscar 2039er Zulu, wind calm, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions, few clouds at 5,800, temperature 152.5, altimeter 2 visual, runway 25, in use, landing and departing, runway 25.
Okay, now I have the weather set to just be kind of stock, so that's why that's given kind of generic information there. But I did want to write down that we have Oscar. Alright, ground is 121.9. Ground is 121.9 and tower is 13495. 13495, which we already have set. So we're going to want ground 121.9. I'm going to put Point Magoo approach here already on, so that's going to be 124.7. So what we'll do here on the second radio, 124.7, and I'll just get that prepped and ready to go. Alright. There we go. So, we're good there. Radios are set. ATIS we listen to. Transponder is set to standby for now. Taxi lights we don't need right now. Attitude indicator set. Altimeter is set. BSI is set. HSI. Yep, we're good. And parking brake will release here, and just to make sure that left, right, both. Okay, and I have the brake set really loose, because otherwise they tend to just grab and go crazy. Okay, jump coordinator set. I'm going to do the run up here just because there's people around and I don't want to have them waiting on me. Normally I would not do that in a real world situation. Alright, parking brake is set. Fuel is set to both. Plate controls, that goes up, that goes down, that goes up, that goes down. I'm too tight here to turn around, but I would normally check rudder and elevator as well. We'll say that's good. Trim is set. Mixture now, we're going to go full rich. And throttle up to 1800. And check our mags. Okay, mags are set. Next is our prop. Look outside, do we see any oil spraying? No. Oil spraying out the front? No. And we should see a drop in RPM, a rise in manifold pressure. Do we? Yes, we do. Alright, we're good there. Carb heat, I would pull. And here's the deal. This is carb heat in this model airplane, where my carb heat in my actual 177 that I have is right here. So I just kind of reach virtually and grab it, because last time I was flying the actual 177, I went to reach for carb heat and I instinctively reached all the way over here, and that's not good. You don't want to be doing that. So I'm just going to now just reach out. My hand's going to be roughly in what I'm doing right now is reaching out roughly in that area. Alright, so we would pull carb heat and we'd look for a drop in the RPM. We're good there. And then we'd go carb heat off again. Auxiliary pump, turn on. Normally you'd see a rise in here. You don't in this simulator for whatever reason. They didn't have model that, but that's what we would see. Vacuum is in the green. Amps are in the slight positive. We'll turn on the landing lights just to see. Okay. T's and P's are both in the green. Now we will idle it. Does she hold together? She does, meaning holding together, meaning she does not stall. Alright. Bring it back up. And let's turn our lights on here. There we go. And we are going to be pre-takeoff now. Alright, so bear with me a second here. I am going to turn on Pilotedge, which is the air traffic control simulator program. Where are we? Where are we located right now? Oh, we're all the way at the other end, far into the planet at this airport, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to guess we're taking off runway 25 and we're going to be taxiing, obviously, Foxtrot down to Alpha. Alright, so we'll get them powered up and get going here.
To November Tango.
Number 2, November Tango, read back correct.
Palmer ground, Caravan 2080 Romeo, jet source with the weather for taxi.
Number 280 Romeo, Palmer, ground runway 24, taxi by Alpha.
Runway 24 via Alpha, 80 Romeo.
San Luis
Santa Barbara Tower,
35
Seneca,
Kilo Fox is a
37
beach
Delta's with the
bonanza.
7 out.
Flight following
Visual
to
run 25.
Monterey at 6,500 with the weather ready to taxi.
Yeah, most of that was logged. She was asking flight following to Monterey.
That's November 35 Kilo Fox Beach Baron at
Waiting for the radio
6,500
clear.
ready to taxi with Alpha.
Baron 35 to Foxtrot, San Luis, ground runway 8, taxi by Alpha, departure frequency 120.55, squawk 6171.
6171 12055 29er via Alpha 5 Kilo Fox.
Number 5 Kilo Foxtrot, read back and confirm that you're a bonanza.
Yeah, we're a beach bonanza and 6151, right?
Busy tonight.
That's actually incorrect. That'll be number 5 Kilo Foxtrot, 6171.
6171, I think.
Santa Barbara Tower, Seneca 374, Alpha Delta's with you 5 out, visual runway 25.
Seneca 374, good Delta, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, clear to land, wind 240.
Clear to land runway 25 for Alpha Delta.
Check and see where we are here.
Palmer Tower, Caravan 080 Romeo, runway 24.
Caravan 208, Romeo, Palmer Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff on course turn approved, 12306.
Clear for takeoff 24, on course approved, 80 Romeo.
Oxnard ground, Cardinal 306901 is at transient parking, looking for a northwest departure and have information Oscar.
Cardinal 306, 901, San Luis Tower, correction, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi by Alpha.
That was confusing. He said Cardinal 30691. Did you say San Luis or Oxnard?
I must have gotten messed up. Say your call.
Cardinal 30691 at Oxnard, looking for a northwest departure with information Oscar.
Cardinal 306, 901, Oxnard ground, runway 25, taxi by Foxtrot Alpha.
25 via Foxtrot, Cardinal 30691. Thank you. Alright, so what happened there is he's doing double, triple crazy duty here. Doing a lot of airports.
Airman 80 Romeo, contact with departure.
And so he got confused and thought I was at
San Luis
Luis.
Tower 5 Kilo Fox is short 29
which is where I'm going, but not where I am right now.
There's a 35 Kilo Foxtrot, San Luis Tower, on course turn approved, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, wind 290.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29 and on course approved 5 Kilo Fox.
Ontario ground, citation 72 November Tango, ready to taxi with Papa.
So while we're traveling along here, you can see on my Garmin 530 here that it's 94 and a half miles is where is the distance to our destination, which is San Luis, California. We're almost there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a takeoff, get out of Oxnard's airspace to D-class airport. We'll get up north a little bit, and then we'll call Point Mugu approach and ask for flight following to San Luis once we're off. Alright, nobody behind me? I don't think anybody's behind me. Alright, we're going to do a quick final check here. Doors and windows are shut, seatbelts are secure. We'll turn our landing lights on.
Ontario Tower,
Trim
Skyhawk
is
7474 Bravo,
Transponder
13 miles to the northwest
is
and down the
on.
line.
Prop is full.
Skyhawk 7474
Mixture is
Bravo.
full. Carpet is off.
Ontario Tower, Squawk
Flaps
4711. Ident.
Is 10 degrees and verified. And we're not doing
Squawk
flat lands, so we're good.
4711 and ident for 74 Bravo.
Alright, I'm going to switch over to tower. Oxnard Tower, Cardinal 30691, holding short of runway 25. We're ready for departure.
Traffic, runway 26 right.
Into right traffic, runway 26 right for 74 Bravo.
Here again, he's doing double, triple duty. He might have picked me up. I'll give him a second. Okay. Oxnard Tower, Cardinal 30691 is holding short runway 25, ready for departure.
Cardinal 30691. Oxnard Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff. Right crosswind departure is approved. Wind 2207.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, right crosswind departure for 30691. Thank you. Alright, here we go.
Santa Barbara Papa doing to Lima
Nobody
northeast, VA ramp ready to taxi with information India.
Number 212 Lima, Santa Barbara Tower, correction Santa Barbara ground, runway 25.
Alright,
Taxi
carby
flight.
cold, mixture's rich, props full, flaps are
Runway
down
25,
15
okay, Lima.
degrees, 10 degrees, sorry. Line up. Cool, here we go. RPMs are good.
Number 74
T's and
Bravo,
P's are
altimeter
both in the green.
3001.
Airspeed's coming alive, 40,
3001 for
50.
74 Bravo.
60. And we are off. It's trimmed out for 80.
Tower, get up from Marquee 707, Charlie Papa, visual runway 25.
Marquee, I believe it was, 707 Charlie Papa, Santa Barbara Tower, enter straight in runway 25. Clear to land. Wind 2406.
500 feet.
Straight in,
Flaps up.
25 to the land for 7 Charlie
Lights
Papa.
off.
Ontario Tower, citation 72 November Tango, ready to depart runway 26 right at Whiskey, IFR.
Citation 72 November Tango, Ontario Tower, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff, wind 2604.
26 right, cleared for takeoff, 72 November Tango.
We'll begin our departure. We're going to climb to 8,500 feet. Alright, so our climb checklist here. Our flaps are up, throttle is at, it's a little hard to read, 27. 2500. Cow flaps are open. Landing lights are off. HI set compass. We are good. Alright, check. Now we're just going to get into our cruise once we get up to 8500. First, we're going to get outside of Oxnard's airspace. So at that point, what we will do is we will switch over to 124.7. Oops. 124.7. Yep.
Citation 2, November Tango, contact SoCal departure.
Over to SoCal Depart 17 November Tango.
It's pretty. Oh, see somebody out there.
Santa Barbara Tower, 522 Lima, holding short, runway 25.
Barbara 212 Lima, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25,
finals 27.
Almost
Line up
out
and wait
there.
25, 522 Lima.
aircraft calling 27.
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be calling Point Magoo approach and asking for flight following, so they're actually
We're 7 Charlie
me,
for right turn left on it.
giving me traffic updates on my way to
Lindbergh, November 232 Whiskey
San
Papa,
Luis.
short final, runway 27.
Alright, I'm out of his
Number 232
airspace.
Whiskey Papa, Limber Tower, runway 27, clear to land, wind 3101.
Switch over.
Citation 2 November Tango, roger, turn left, heading 080. Vector vision approach, runway 26 left.
And I'm going to turn on my autopilot here, get me set. All it's going to do is get me on a heading. So we're going to be climbing. Alright. Point Magoo approach, Cardinal 306901.
I believe it was Cardinal 6901.
Affirmative, Cardinal 306901 just departed Oxnard northwest at 3,600, climbing to 8,500. Would like VFR flight following to San Luis.
Cardinal 306901, Point Magoo approach, squawk 5213 ident.
5213 ident for 306901. 213. It's hard to read this. 5213, and we'll try the ident. I've never tried this.
Our 2 November Tango heading was 080.
Got it.
Alaska 225 in airport, 1 o'clock, 7 miles port side.
It's a little clunky how you have to ident in here.
Alaska 225, Clifford, runway 20 right. Says 3069 radar contact, 7 miles northwest of the Oxnard airport, altimeter 3, Oxnard altimeter 3001.
3001 for 30691. Thank you. Alright. We are good to go. Basically now that means they're watching us. Doesn't mean I can't stop looking outside. Looking for traffic. Now at some point they'll probably hand me over to Santa Barbara approach. Well, not probably. They're going to hand me over to Santa Barbara approach here eventually. And when I'm looking down here, down to the left, you'll see me looking down here to the left. What I'm actually doing is looking at my iPad, which is on a knee board, or knee pad on my left knee. So that scratch pad that you're seeing on the screen here, I show up there occasionally, and the flight map from the iPad. That's on my left knee. So with the Oculus, it's a little tricky because you have to kind of peek through the bottom of the screen to see it. I have a little tiny slot that I can see through the bottom of the Oculus Rift. But it works enough that I can quickly scan what I need to. So I just put in my ATIS, which is the weather report out of San Luis, and then I put in the tower frequency. Usually they don't kick me over to ground when I go into San Luis. They'll just walk me right to parking. Depends on how busy they are, but it's rare that they have me switch over to ground. Even at Oxnard, which I think is a busy airport, they rarely have me switch over to ground. Quite formed into a cloud yet, but I'm going to avoid this. That beeping was I turned the autopilot off, which it's only doing heading, it's not doing altitude, which is what I've got in my Cardinal. Essentially it keeps a heading. This is a little more advanced. This one will do, you know, what I've programmed in for my navigation. It'll keep me on that heading. Whereas in the Cardinal, it's just generic, you know, turn it to, I want to fly 270, it's going to roughly try to go 270. It's not very perfect, but it does a decent job. And if I ever got into IMC for whatever reason, it would be nice to have, because it's a nice little wings leveler. Alright, get us back on track here. Alright, descent, we would turn our carb heat on. We're going to throttle it down to 15.
Grand 208 Romeo SoCal approach, transition northbound at 3000, Burbank altimeter 2998.
There's some bumpiness. And fuel is set to
Jet 2, Whiskey Papa, clear to Santa Maria Airport, Pebble 6 departure, San Catalina transition, direct Chura, then as filed.
Look at that.
Climb via SID,
Climbing like a rocket ship.
except maintain
I
15,000.
just chop power because we hit
Departure
a,
frequency 119.6, squawk 1414.
22 miles out. Alright, we'll do our rough here checklist. Undercarriage is set. Yep, we have landing gear, which is fixed. Seatbelts, landing lights are on. Gas is set to both. Prop we're not going to do quite full yet, and we'll keep the mixture going here as we're descending. San Luis Tower, Cardinal 30691 is 10 to the southeast, inbound full stop with Victor.
You got the information. It goes.
Didn't hear any of that. Locked 4 ways. Stand by. .com 4157, Van Nuys ground, you call?
Yeah, with hotel, we're at your west, we're ready to taxi.
.com 4157, thank you, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 16 right, 57.
Who wants touch and goes?
Piper 413 on Charlie, Riverside with the weather, General Aviation 27, and touch and goes.
R413 on Charlie, Riverside ground. Runway 27, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
27 via Alpha Charlie, 31 Charlie.
Alright, what else was just your call sign only, please?
30691 for San Luis Tower, southeast, 8.5 miles inbound, full stop with Victor.
Alright, number 306, I said call sign only. San Luis Tower, make straight in, runway 29 and clear land.
Straight in 29, clear to land.
Anybody else call?
Ground carrier into rate, Wayman Tower, Caravan 200 Romeo.
So he slapped my wrist because all he wanted me to say is 30691.
Caravan 80 roll taxi parking via Alpha, monitor ground, and have a good day.
But I was getting really
Alpha
close
parking, monitor
to
ground, have a good
punching
day.
into his
8080.
airspace, which is kind of why I didn't want to have to turn around and come back.
Bakersfield
again.
Tower 93 Alpha at Bravo, holding short runway 30 right, request takeoff.
Runner 23 Alpha,
Alright,
shoot
mixture's full,
tower.
prop is
Runway
full.
30 right, clear to take off. Wind variable 4.
30 right, clear for takeoff, 923 Alpha.
Bakersfield ground, Cessna 136 Mike Echo is an Epic Jet with Oscar rated taxi.
5 miles, I'll
Cessna
start pulling
166
some
Mike
flags.
Echo, Bakersfield ground. Runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
30 right via Alpha 6 Mike Echo.
Bakersfield Southwest 50 turns okay, we take a right turn to run.
Southwest 30, affirmative. That is preferred. Just roll it all the way down to the.
And you make into the terminal Southwest 50.
Alright,
35 hook.
flaps.
Say your head.
I didn't say anything for 65 though.
Or 35 Hotel heading.
You're cutting out at the end there for 635 Hotel, sorry.
November 9 or 635 Hotel, say heading.
It's because you're talking too fast, dude.
Heading 200 for 635 Hotel.
35 Hotel, Roger. I've been waiting to see turn here. That's going to be a fail. What was your assigned departure heading?
175.
There you go. You do that at 400 if it's told otherwise. So if they tell you fly runway heading 1,000 feet, then you turn at 1,000. If they don't say anything, fly heading 175, you do it at 400 feet if you're IFR.
Alright, I'll come back down and give it a shot.
St. Louis ground, Sirius 12 Papa Fox at the ramp at Alpha, ready to taxi.
Or 212 Lima obtain 4,000. Or 212 Papa Foxtrot, San Luis ground.
With Alpha at the ramp, ready to taxi. Heading, departing to the south.
Or 2 Papa Foxtrot, 29er taxi via Alpha.
Yep. You can
Runway
taxi.
29er taxi via Alpha.
Don't put him on the runway,
Papa Foxtrot.
because I'm coming in.
Bracket clearance, citation 72 November Tango, ready to copy my clearance to 15 Alpha Zulu, Quail Mesa Ranch.
So you might see, if all goes well, plane taxiing over on the taxiway to the right.
Citation 72 November Tango, bracket clearance, clear to 15 Alpha Zulu Airport. Runway 26 departure procedure, Prado. Victor 16.
Okay, second set of flaps.
Paradise. Victor 186. Nickel.
For 75.
Victor 64. Life. Direct. Maintain 4,000. Expect level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 3370.
Okay, cleared 15 Alpha Zulu, runway 26 departure procedure Prado, Victor 16 Paradise, Victor 186 Nickel, Victor 64 Life, direct 4,000, expect flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure, 135.4, squawk 3370 for 72 November Tango.
Actually, November Tango, is that correct? Except the last BOR is Blythe. It's the one you already had filed at the end there, Blythe.
Blythe, thank you for that last filed item, Submember Tango.
There we go.
And .com 4157, hold short 16 right.
.com 4157, and I start runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16 right on 4157.
Los Angeles clearance to look good. Afternoon, November 35 Kilo Fox for the I-6, ready to copy.
35 Kilo Charlie, Los Angeles clearance, clear John Wayne Airport, I-8, correction, I-6, Seal Beach 8 departure. Seal Beach, direct. Climb via SID, except maintain 4,000. And expect 4,000 as your final altitude. Frequency 125.2, squawk 5072.
Cleaned up here.
Go to John Wayne Airport, Seal Beach 8 departure, Seal Beach direct, climbing to SID, maintain 4,000, 125.2, 5072, 5 kilofox.
Carb heat
5 kilofox,
cold. Transponder we're going to turn off.
Bakersfield Tower, number 923, request frequency change to departure 118.8.
Taxi with Papa.
92 Alpha, contact departure.
Trim is set back to takeoff. Our flaps are up.
Who's that calling for taxi?
You're good.
Learjet 232 Whiskey Papa is at the commuter ramp, ready for taxi with Papa.
Learjet 232 Whiskey Papa. Limburg ground runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, 232 Whiskey Papa.
Bakersfield Tower, Cessna 166, Mike Echo, holding short, 30 right.
San Luis Tower, Cardinal 30691 is clear of runway 29.
Air 923 Alpha, Bakersfield departure, radar contact.
John,
who just called clear the runway?
635 Hotel, ready for departure, IR, Oceanside, or McLaren.
.com. Train transport. Stand.
You got too much stuff going on.
.com 4157. Turning transponder on. Contact departure.
Alright, just switch it on over to departure. Get 8.
Who's that calling clear of the runway?
30691, clear of active 29 at San Luis.
.com 4157. SoCal departure. Radar contact. Reaching 4,000. Flighting 340. Climb maintain 13,000. .com 4157, you can start the turn now. Flighting 34, climb maintain 13,000. Or 691, taxi via Alpha, have a good day.
Taxi via Alpha, 30691, thank you.
Riverside Tower, good
Busy
afternoon.
guy.
Piper 4131 Charlie, ready at the end 27, pattern work, touch and goes.
All that to basically...
4131 Charlie, Riverside Tower, stand by. Other aircraft was calling, say again.
Cessna 166, Mike Echo, holding short, 30 right field.
Fort Charlie, runway 27, clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved, report midfield downwind each time.
Clearance, Cessna 90635 Hotel, instruments to McLaren.
963 Bravo Hotel, let the other pilots read back. Or 4131 Charlie, runway 27, clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved, report midfield downwind each time.
Alright.
Clear to go 27, left midfield will report, 31 Charlie.
Epic 166 Mike Echo, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
After landing, we went through all that.
30 right, clear for takeoff, 166 Mike Echo for the...
And shutdown, ELT is good, avionics.
.com 4157,
shut
clear
off here in a
right,
second.
Casta. Resume departure, climb via SID. And
Alright, we'll shut them off. Mixture is full rich, and we'll turn our lights off. Mags are off. Master is off. Alright, our checklist is complete. Open the door. And welcome to San Luis, California. Quick flight. That's kind of fun. We'll try to do it again. Thanks. See ya.